Hello developers. Welcome to the first video in our search engine optimization for web developers playlist. As a UI developer, I've spent years building interfaces that don't just look good, but also perform well on search engines and reach the right audience. And today, we're starting with something foundational, semantic HTML. Now here's the catch. You can build two pages that look exactly the same, but one will be readable by search engines and accessible to users, while the other will be confusing, invisible, and hard to maintain. Let me show you how that happens. Imagine we start with a non-semantic structure. Visually, it looks perfect. You have a top navigation bar. You have a main content card with a blog title, date, sections, and related links. You even use heading tags for section titles. But here's the issue. The entire structure is built using only div elements. Everything, the navigation, the content, the sidebar, and the footer is wrapped inside generic containers. And yes, the CSS makes it look great, but to a search engine or a screen reader, it's just a soup of unnamed boxes. There's no indication of what's the main content, what's the navigation, or what part of the page is related content versus primary content. It's like giving a beautifully designed book to someone, but all the chapters are printed without titles. No index, no hierarchy, no labels. It looks polished, but it's incredibly hard to understand. Let's now compare that with a semantic structure. Instead of random divs, we use a header for the top section. Inside it, we have a navigation element that clearly defines our main menu. Our main content is wrapped inside a main tag, and each standalone piece of content, like a blog post, is placed inside an article. We break the content into sections for different topics. Each section has a heading that's appropriately structured using heading levels, starting with a single main heading, then using secondary and tertiary headings where needed to show related articles or supporting content. We use an aside, and we close the page with a proper footer. Now, we're not just designing for humans, we're designing for systems that rely on structure to understand your page. So let's talk about the real consequences of using non-semantic HTML. Number one, search engine optimization loss. Search engines like Google rely heavily on your structure to understand context. If everything is inside generic divs, Google has to guess what matters on your page. That means it might misinterpret your main content, or worse, skip it entirely. Number two, accessibility issues. Screen readers depend on semantic elements to help users navigate. When everything is a generic block, visually impaired users can't tell where navigation ends and main content begins. You're making it harder for people who rely on assistive technology to use your site. Number three, maintainability. As your page grows, a non-semantic layout becomes harder to update or debug. You start adding more and more classes to identify sections, and suddenly you're maintaining a fragile layout with no clear hierarchy. On the other hand, semantic HTML is future-proof. It's clear, meaningful, and standardized. You're not just styling a page, you're giving it structure, hierarchy, and purpose. So what's the takeaway? Two pages can look identical to the human eye, but behave completely differently in search engines. One helps you rank, the other holds you back. One is readable, accessible, and logical. The other is a black box of confusion for machines. Semantic HTML is not about looks, it's about meaning. And when you build with meaning, you unlock the full power of search engine optimization, accessibility, and clean design. In the next video, we're going to talk about page speed optimization, because even if your structure is perfect, a slow site can ruin the user experience and hurt your rankings. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you found this helpful. It takes a lot of effort to create these videos, and your support means everything. Check the playlist link in the description and continue mastering search engine optimization for web development. See you in the next video.